Good afternoon. In this session, we are going to talk about DepEd Values Education Framework and its core values, the Makadiyos, Makatao, Makakalikasan, and Makabansa. And this is Danilo R. Solomon Jr., your reporter. Strategies and approaches of Values Education Program. The Values Education Framework hereby suggested is designed to translate values from the abstract into practical. Values such as discipline and concern for the poor are ineffective unless they are internalized and translated into action. Therefore, there is a need for values education that is meaningful and effective. Values have a social function. Commonly held values unite the families, tribes, societies, and nations. They are essential to the democratic way of life, which puts a high premium of freedom and rule of law. After the revolution in EDSA in February 1986, the DEX made values education a primary thrust. The following have to be considered by anyone who is involved in values education. First, the subject matter itself, values, has direct and immediate relevance to the personal life of a learner. The process is not just cognitive but involves all the faculties of the learners. Last one learns values the way children learn many things from their parents. Hence, the teacher's personal values play an important role in values learning. DepEd Values Education Framework. The DepEd Values Educational Framework herein described is intended as a guide and form of teaching aid in the implementation of the Values Education Program. What is it? It is descriptive. It is an attempt at an orderly description of a desirable value system on the basis of an understanding of the human person. It is conceptual. It lists ideas which have to be internalized in the educational process. It is intended to be applicable in varying degrees to all three levels of the educational system. It is broad and flexible, flexible enough for adaptation to a specific context. And what it is not. It is not prescriptive. Values cannot be imposed. It is not exhaustive. It does not purport to be a complete list of human values. It makes no statement on regional, local, and institutional needs and priorities. What it uses. It is desirable that regions, localities, and institutions construct their own values map with clearly defined priorities suited to their peculiar context and needs. Several Filipino cultural values such as pakikisama, utang na loob, hiya, bayanihan, productivity, national solidarity, justice, truth, freedom, honesty, etc. must be considered in the values education program. The core values. Republic Act No. 8491 states that our national motto shall be Makadiyos, Makatao, Makakalikasan, at Makabansa. In adopting this as our four core values, what does it mean to be Makadiyos, Makatao, Makakalikasan, and Makabansa in the context of the Department of Education? What are the DepEd core values mean? Let's start with the core values MACADUs. The behavior statement of MACADUs. It expresses one's spiritual beliefs while respecting the spiritual beliefs of others. It also shows adherence to ethical principles by upholding truth. Indicator. Engages oneself in worthwhile spiritual activities. Respect sacred places. Respect religious beliefs of others. Demonstrates curiosity and willingness to learn about other ways to express spiritual life. Tells the truth. Returns borrowed things in good condition. It demonstrates intellectual honesty. Expects honesty from others. Aspires to be fair and kind to all. Identifies personal biases and recognizes and respects one's feelings and those others. A core values Makatao. The behavior statement of Makatao is sensitive to individual, social, and cultural differences. Indicator. It shows respect for all. Waits for one's turn. Takes good care of borrowed things. Views mistakes as learning opportunities. Upholds and respects the dignity and equality of all, including those with special needs. Volunteers to assist others in times of need. Recognizes and respects people from different economic, social, and cultural backgrounds. Considers diverse views. Communicates respectfully. Accepts defeat and celebrates others' success. Enables others to succeed and speaks out against and prevents bullying. Core values Makakalikasan. The behavior statements of Makakalikasan cares for the environment and utilizes resources wisely, judiciously, and economically. The indicator. It shows a caring attitude toward the environment, practices waste management, conserves energy and resources, takes care of school materials, facilities, and equipment, keeps work area in order during and after work, keeps one's work neatly and ordered. The core values Makabansa. The behavior statement of Makabansa, it demonstrates pride in being a Filipino, exercises the right and responsibilities of a Filipino citizen. It also demonstrates appropriate behavior in carrying out activities in the school, community, and country. Indicator. Identities oneself as a Filipino. Respects the flag and national anthem. Takes pride in diverse Filipino cultural expressions, practices, and traditions. Promotes the appreciation and enhancement of Filipino languages. Abides by the rules of the school, community, and country. Enables others to develop interest and pride in being a Filipino. Manages time and personal resources efficiently and effectively. Perseveres to achieve goals despite difficult circumstances. And last, conducts oneself appropriately in various situations. And that would be all. Thank you for listening.